it's 12:30 in Chicago. I hope everyone's doing well here. I'm going to go through some Dow names, looking at the industrials. I've been kind of watching them over the last day or so. We start off with this XLI, which is kind of stalled out on the year. All right, you got this 2-1-2 to the downside, and then obviously we had that April. All right, and from there we really had a nice move to the upside, and now we sat for a whole month, and now we're sitting for what could be another week for sure, if not even longer. All right, because we're buried inside there pretty good. All right, so it's at a pivotal point here on the industrials, right? So you're red on the month right now. You got today's a day downer, all right, and it's really been choppy, big time. Okay, as you can see, just when you look at the dailies, just a real chop shop. And today they've been coming down pretty good. I got a 2-1 coming back inside here on the day right now. See if that can get anything going back up here. I got this 2-1-2 trying to fight back up on a 30-minute right now. So we'll see about that. And I gotta say that they're pretty much divided down the middle. Actually, there's a little bit more red than there is green. Apple obviously having a great day because of this court case that they won. But it's not really doing anything. It popped up that 237. If you notice, everything's inside there, guys. All right, that's all ones. All right, until we get outside of that range, we're going to be stuck inside here to start with. That's like this 2-day pattern right here, as you can kind of see there. All right, but this is just today. All right, so got that 2-week up though, got the month up, so trying to move here. That next step is to 243. That's going to be a little bit of a climb from there, but we'll see what Apple can do here. I'd like to see how she's going to finish out the day here. Again, it was part of it was the gap, so you got to count that in as the percentage, right? So on the day up 3.22% on Apple, having a decent day there on Apple, all right? Salesforce, all right, here's another one. Definitely on the positive side, going to report earnings after the close today. So be aware of that. It's got like a doji day here on the day, not really too much. Trying to get back in with the new month. So we got the 3-2-1 back inside here, trying to get this two to go, this 1 to turn to a 2 and get this 3-2-2 back up. All right, and we're kind of like, the market's come back again. The same situation here. You're stuck inside this opening bar on the 60, and everything's trapped inside there. So not going to get out of there. Until you get out of there, you're not going to get anything moving. This is all inside there. There is nothing going on there. All right, that's your Salesforce. Travelers. This one's been good. 2-1 inside, kind of stall it out again here with the month. Once you get that 1 inside, you tend to stall out. So 2-2 back up and then chopping here the rest of the day. It is trying to take another 60 up because we just got a flip at 12:30. All right, so we're 6 minutes into the new 60, and Travelers has been moving pretty good. It's got the 2-1-2. It could engulf. All right, so 276.06, which is about $1 away. That could go outside on the Travelers on the weekly. All right, so keep an eye on that. Home Depot, again, with the 1 kind of stalling out here. Home Depot not having such a great year right off the bat, right? You can see you got the 2-2-2 down. April made that low of the year for everybody. I mean, April was just horrible, but they reversed, so they all reversed in the same month. And then you got the 2-2 back up. It's been chopping, but more importantly, kind of stalling out here now on Home Depot. All right, so the daily is just a kind of a train wreck there. Not much going on there. A lot of chop shop in there. So not moving too much. All right, so there's your Home Depot, your Sherwin-Williams. 2-1 inside. Again, a lot of these industrials, like I just showed you on the XLI, they're inside on month. So a lot of these stocks are stuck inside this month. This has been a choppy year for Sherwin-Williams for sure. All right, 2-1 inside. Don't see how we're getting out of that anytime soon. Your week is stuck in the middle here. There ain't much going on there. All right, so shooter back down on day, and just you're kind of in a rut in here. All right, so no movement too much on that one. That one is up $1.19 today though. IBM having a better day. You know, we've been asking for a good big day. We still haven't got one. You guys know what's going on with IBM. We've been through it. So this is a 2-2. That's Monday, Tuesday. We still got time here. We got a couple more hours before we finish the day. So 2 up on the day today. Still having a hard time with the weekly pattern, and stalled out with the inside month. All right, but it is green now, so we have that going for us, and we did not have that even a week ago. All right, so there's your IBM, Walmart. Walmart, again, stalling out with the inside month. Same business. This is 2 week up. I like the daily pattern. We're looking for the triangle out at 99.42. That would be broadening formation. We'll see if that can get going. You know, Walmart is moving pretty nice here with the 2-2 week up. It's going to be tough to get outside that month, because it got all the way back up to that 104.89. So be patient with that, but it is very early in the month, so there is time. All right, there's definitely time on your side there. Nike. All right, so there you go. Stuck inside the month with the stall out, trying to get the week to improve. So Monday down, Tuesday back up, but kind of stuck in the middle. Nike needs to get it together. We need to get a 2-2 day back up and get this thing moving again, get this month back to green and get it going. Kind of stalled out, all right? And you see it was stalling out. I mean, the months were getting weaker as they went. All right, so Nike just, I don't know, all right? So Amazon, another one here. But the shooter down day today, all right, so Amazon's just not having a great day today, coming down. Did make the higher high, but that's it. 3-1 inside right now, just chopping away. It's been chopping all day here, all right. So they're outsider to start the day, and you got the 3-1, 2-3-1 back inside. See if you can get anything out of that actionable signal, but not much on Amazon either. NVIDIA, you know, looks like she wants to stay in this 169, 172 range. She's not getting out of there. What's this, 167? That was the low that put in yesterday. I still think we're stick between this 169 and 172 range right now. I don't know what it's going to take to get this thing right. First thing it would need to do is triangle out the week. So let's see if we can get that done before the week ends here. We still have 3 days, or 2 days, all right, after today, since we only got the 4-day week, all right. So NVIDIA, I think she's stuck in that range right now, and she's probably going to be in there for a while. We'll see if it can get out of there. NVIDIA, all right, then we go to Cisco. 3-1 on the red month, stuck inside, stalled out again. So you noticed that when I showed you the XLI in the beginning, how it was stuck. And now you're noticing that all these stocks are in the same position. All right, so still stuck out here on your Dow Jones and your industrials. All right, so 2-1 inside here, stuck inside the week. I don't see that getting out for the week. That could be a 2-1-2 back downer from the way that looks to me. 2-2 on the dailies here. It's just not having a great start to the week. That's for damn sure. All right, and chopping and chopping and chopping. All right, so Cisco, no good, no good, no good. Verizon is another one. There you go. You're noticing the pattern here. This is the reason I wanted to kind of talk about these. So a lot of actionable signals on the months, okay? So there could be some change that comes out, but it's very early in the month, okay? So there's a lot of time on our hands here, and it's not even carrying that much weight yet. All right, so let's go through a week, 2 weeks, and see if they start to firm out. If they don't start getting out by 2 weeks, then I'd say that they could be stuck inside there. All right, they got to move. Otherwise, they're going to sit. Procter and Gamble, same thing, coming back in. I like this one because it's coming at the broadening formation on the lower end of the monthly. The day is a mess. Train wreck. Had a higher high yesterday and couldn't get the higher today, so it's stuck back inside. So Procter is tied up in XLP, and XLP is just not doing anything. I'm watching that on a 3-hour window, and 2-1 right now on a 3-hour. It ain't doing anything. All right, it's just sitting there. XLK I see is going down, trying to go back down to the lows as we speak here a little bit. All right, so there's your Procter and Gamble. Johnny John, we know what healthcare is about. You don't even need to talk about it. There you go. It's shooter down on week, shooter down on month. All right. Had the higher high yesterday, couldn't get. Let's see if they can come back up and get back into the game. But right now, not looking so good. Coca-Cola too, man. Just horrible. Finally breaks the month and gets the shooter down. It shows you get the shooter down, and now she's starting to hammer back up right away. Chop, man. This was the move for Coke for the year. It's going to be very difficult for this thing to turn things around here right now. All right, there's plenty of time still left in the year, but I'm not holding my breath on Coca-Cola, that's for sure. Merck, if you're getting a gist here, the whole group is just kind of stuck and stalled. All right, so 2-1. There you go again with the shooter down. You got shooter down on week. All right, so Merck a little bit more aggressive to the downside with the shooter down, but still got 2 days to go. And there's your 2-3. So you're 2 outside. So we expand here. All right, the question is what's going to happen? It's going to slow things down because more than likely Sneaky Pete's going to get back inside there, and then you're going to have that 3-1, and that's going to slow things down again. All right, Disney, just disappointing today. Once this started to happen, I just, I'm still above where I bought it from. But this has just been garbage, all right? Now you got shooter down on month. I mean, it isn't really moving. It's another one that's stuck inside a tighter range, this 118 and 116, kind of really stuck inside here on the 2-day, as you can see on the 60s. All right, so it's got to get back to its winning ways, man. Otherwise, adios, amigo. It's just going to need more time. All right, Microsoft, shooter down on the day today. That's holding up the month here with the 2. But if you get another shooter down day, then this is going to turn red. Things are going to get a little nastier. We did break 500 here yesterday, all right? And you got shooter coming down again today, and the 60s have been coming down all day. The 30s have been coming down all day. Month and week are still holding up. We'll see if they can turn things around there. All right, we know that Palantir and Nvidia are not doing anything. All right, Visa. Here's another one, man. Another one. All right, you get the gist. All right, here's the nice shooter yesterday. Could not go into force. I'm sorry, hammer. Put up a good hammer yesterday. couldn't go into force, comes back inside day, chop, shop, chop, shop, chop, shop. All right, so trying to get the idea that's in your head that with all these ones inside on the month, we could be looking for something down the road. We're not looking for anything today. All right, trying to look a little bit forward ahead and see what they're gonna, how they're gonna come out of the rabbit hole. All right, United Healthcare, same thing. This thing's just been horrible. Just having a horrible year, stuck near the lows of the year right now, cannot get it moving either way. Revamping the healthcare world, so that's going to take some time to do that. All right, so United Healthcare, no good. Triple M had the 2-1 month that it went up here. I was involved in this, man. It made a little bit of money in this thing, and then it made that high of the year, and it's going to be hard to get back to that high of the year at 164. All right, that's 14, maybe 15 bucks away right now with the 2-1 inside. Watch out for the industrials. We'll keep an eye on, because that really is going to kind of dictate where the diamonds are going to go to. So, and we know how they are. All right, Cat Tractor stalled out. That's all I could say. Just here's the month right there. That tells you everything right there. There's nothing going on. You're 2-1. You're 3-1-2 down. Try to fight back, but the bigger problem's stuck inside here. All right, so there's your 2 yesterday up, and then here they come right back in. Continue with the chopping. All right, Honeywell same way. Honeywell took the 2, nice hammer up yesterday, gave it all up today, straight back down to the lows. Honeywell with the 2-1-2 week down. A lot of pressure down on Honeywell, not doing so well. All right, Chevron's CVX. Energy was good until a couple days ago. All right, it was really moving nice. Look at it. They had the 2-1-2 back up. You got that 3 that kind of threw the wrench in there, but they even fought out of that. And then today, boom, straight back down. All right, so energy, man, you got to be selling into strength on energy. It's just that's the way this year's been going. All right, so Chevron, I only got a couple more here. Amgen, another one. Just stuck in this rut. Can't get out of this at all. You see this, right? 2-1-2 down on the month. I still like it at like 270, 273, somewhere in that range. But it needs to go down there and get the temperature down there and see what's cooking. All right, and then we'll find a better idea what's going on. Boeing just crapping the bed today with the 3-2 downer on the day now. So look at Boeing here with good news. They got more orders for planes, but they got nobody to build them. So they got like a bit of a problem. I think that's why you see the shooter down now on the month. Again, it's the 3rd. We've only been the month's only been alive for 2 days. So let's not draw any conclusions. But this is a 3-2 downer, man. That's some shadow boxing right there. I mean, I think it turn around and go right back up tomorrow too. So be careful on that one. Goldman Sachs makes the all-time high and backs off. That's all we can say. The banks have been great. The banks have having a great year. All right, just taking some profits here off of Goldman Sachs. I don't think this is to worry about at all. These banks have been really, really good. Robinhood is going to be going into the Dow, so you know that. This one's been breaking down a little bit. It got up to that high at 117.70. I think Robinhood's still got room for the upside for sure, but right now completely stalled out. All right, that's not in the Dow yet, but it's getting close. All right, and this is it. American Express, shooter back down. No actionable signals here anywhere. All right, so it's just all too city around here. This thing, everything is stuck inside, so I don't touch this thing. All right, trying to come back up a little bit off the lows here. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I just wanted to go through the Dows. I don't know if I'll get you something by the end of the day, but if not, just have a good day, have a good evening, and be good.